I mean, do you believe the whole, he woke up with a knife on his throat in prison? Like,
no, I think that's him setting up trying to academics. Want to see what he wants?
Yeah, go ahead. Put him on speakerphone.
Act. We live on Vlad. What's up?
Wack, I had to call you. I don't know if you want to do this after.
We live on Vlad. What's up?
What up, Akademiks?
Oh, Vlad, what's good, my brother?
What up?
Wack, I think you've been countered. I think we're hearing that Max B's as solid as they come. He did not cooperate, brother.
Max B, I sent you all the paperwork.
I'm watching the 1090 Jake thing.
No, I don't care about 1090. 1090 is just a regular dude like everybody else. The documents, this is what you're looking for. Actually, here, let me guide you directly to what you want to read.
Okay, give me a paperwork breakdown.
I sent you the paperwork. This is going to guide you right to where you want to read. This is one part where he's admitting that due to his cooperation, he should be given leniency. Here, that's other part you got. That's Max B's paperwork. The other part is.
You sent me a document. What page is it on?
I don't look at it. It'll tell you that. You have all the documents. You even have the appeal. There's another part where you'll see Max B told the detectives where the girl involved in the murder robbery, where she works, with strip club, and where she lives.
Is that snitching though?
Hell yeah, that's snitching. See, this is the part, Act, and
hold on. If I'm a street dude, let's say me and you are street dudes, and they said, do you know where Wack works? And I said, I know Wack does podcasts or does interviews with DJ Vlad. Am I snitching?
Listen, let's paint the right picture. Akademiks. This lady and this dude was involved in a murder robbery. We know you have some involvement as well. What do you know about them? She works at Scarlet Strip Club and lives at this location. They're letting him know she is an interest. He knows she's of interest because they put the play together. Anytime you give any information up on anybody else other than yourself, you're telling. And this is why your crowd is not going to understand. Our rules are our rules. We don't give a damn about what the civilians or the L7 thinks. The minute Max B told that detective where that woman lived and where she worked, and they apprehended her, she then told on Pooh Sims, who got 120 to life, and she did like 8 years or so. She went to jail as well. You tell it. And if you read the document, you're gonna read that.
But I heard she told on Max B as well.
Listen, it don't matter. He told on her first. We don't give a shit. It don't matter. If you read the document, it says, hold on. Wingate also urges that the court erroneously failed to find any mitigating factors. Specifically, he argued that the conduct was the result of circumstances unlikely to recur, because he would have nothing more to do with Conway. He also argues that he cooperated with law enforcement authorities, right? Within helping them locate Conway. You're a fucking rat. It's right there.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Do you not see that?
No, I do see it.
Do you see it?
No, I see it, but
That's it.
If your lawyer contends, like for example, if
No.
lawyer makes a case,
No. The lawyer, listen, the lawyer.
Isn't that an argument?
No, the lawyer, listen. Only, it said Wingate, cooperating with law enforcement, help find out Conway's location. That is not the lawyer. Is the lawyer name, whose name is Wingate?
That's Max B.
Okay, it specifically says Wingate, not the lawyers. Wingate helped the detectives through cooperating with law enforcement authorities, helping them locate Conway. Look, bro, in our world where we come from, you told, you ratted. And he also told, that's letting you know his cooperation was, she lives here, work there. He knew she was part of the murder robbery because they all lined it up. Are you playing the recordings I sent you on this brother who's doing 120 to life? I sent you all this 2 days ago.
120 to life? That's a real number?
Yeah.
All right, hold on, though.
I sent you the recordings.
That number doesn't even make any sense. 120 to life, like.
Act.
If you lived 120, you do 120 years.
I'm glad this is New Jersey. They fry you over here. They don't play that.
Bro, we got homies that got 237 and plus 2 life sentences. 2 life sentences plus 237.
Yeah, Vlad, in New Jersey, when they catch, hey, tell Vlad, the niggas that ran over my crib, they doing 20. I had to take a stand. I was ready to do it.
Listen, Act. And I wouldn't have called you a rat because you a civilian. Act. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't know Max B. I have all the reason in the world to be cool with him because him and French are brothers and French is my comrade, respectfully. But the paperwork is the paperwork. In 6ix9ine's words, they're just like him.
They just like us.
Hey, by the way,
They
also,
just
Vlad,
like us.
Let's give you a little more context because I grew up in that county. It's Bergen County. It's a Jewish county.
You don't play over there.
Nothing is open on Sundays. All malls are closed. That's law. You cannot sell nothing on Sundays. You do crime over there, that's why they held Fabio for 6 months. They just buried that nigga. They don't give a fuck.
So look, Act, you got the paperwork, you looking at it, you got the full document, I isolated the document, you have a recording from his brother, Pooh Sims. Press play, bro. Let him hear. He's doing 120 to life.
Yeah, but I don't need to hear him kind of repeat. Like, I know the crime.
He's the one that directed me where to go find these documents. He's doing the time. The girl did 8 years or 10 years or so. She did time. Off of...
Let me ask you this ideological question. Hey, because this is also what Max B is arguing. Yo, I told him to go steal the money. This is the dummy that shot the nigga in the head because he wanted to, he was doing too much of it.
You cannot listen, bro. See.
Once you're involved in a crime of any sort, if someone loses their life, you're now accessory to murder.
Yeah, we know that. But listen, me and you, we go to the store, right?
Right.
Vlad, take me to the store. I go in the store, shoot a dude. Vlad don't know. I walk out with a bag of chips and a soda pop, get in Vlad's car, pull off, don't say nothing. The cameras catch Vlad's plates, right? They knock on Vlad's door. I know Vlad is gonna say, yeah, we went to the store. Yeah, it was whack. I put Vlad in that situation. What I would do is come out that damn thing on foot and never look back at Vlad ever again to try to keep him out of it. But if Vlad is my homeboy, Vlad from the streets, Vlad can't tell them people nothing. This is the rules of the streets. This is why I wrote the 13 new commandments of the streets, because what you're saying is how they're living it. I put in all the old rules and all the new rules they're living by, not my rules. This is what they're doing. He told, Act, if you give up any information on anybody else about the commission of a crime and you're from the streets, you're a rat. You know that.
Okay, all right. And I'm using some of these maybe mental. I'm playing a little bit devil's advocate, but these are valid questions, I think. All right. For example, there's a Chicago case with Rondo number 9 and C-Day. So it was 2 guys. They robbed a cab driver, and the guy got killed. Essentially, on appeal, one of these guys, I think it was Rondo number 9. His attorney raised the issue. Hey, the evidence points towards my co-defendant doing the crime more than it points to me.
We still gonna book you for telling.
No. They're both kind of like, both of their lawyers are going to try to say, hey, you guys have the wrong guy. It's the other guy. And it's not really telling on the other guys. They're just saying the evidence supports
Listen.
another person doing the crime.
Listen.
Not me.
Listen.
Is that telling?
Listen. If any of them individuals gave their attorney any statements to use against the other dude about that crime, it's telling. But this is telling. Wingate, who is Max B, argued that he cooperated with law enforcement authorities by helping them locate Conway. It's nothing else to talk about, Ack. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay. Let me just use another example.
Cooperation, law enforcement.
Like, say you were into criminality and someone gets interrogated and they said, hey, you know Wack100, right? Person says yes. You'd be like, is he from California? If he says yes, is that telling?
At that point, you just gave up information on somebody else.
That's telling?
Period. We're going to see that as that.
Oh, my God.
If they tell me, hey, bro,
You got to stay on the sidewalk, y'all. You got to stay on the sidewalk.
Hey, listen, bro. But listen, if they say, hey, Wack, Big U, yeah, what up? Do he live in the 60s? I don't know where he live. That's on you to figure that out. Big U,
Hold on.
is he from 60s? I don't know where the fuck he from.
Wow.
Actually, from this point on, I plead the fifth. Big U, is he black? I don't know what he is.
What? You can't say he's black?
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not giving them any information about another individual in the commission of a crime. Those are the rules of the streets. The rules are they.
Black.
Hey, bro, yo,
Say
act,
he black?
listen. You ain't from the streets, so what you say don't matter. Those are those rules. Hey, Vlad's part of the Jewish community. They got so many holidays, we be like, what? Bro, I be trying to do business. Is my wire coming? It's a holiday. Would I say Vlad?
No, that's a real thing.
Does
man.
it matter? If I tell them, hey, bro, I need you to go to work that day and sit in that wire, does what I'm saying matter? It doesn't matter.
No, they'll say no.
So what I'm saying is what you're saying doesn't matter.
I'm gonna call you a hypocrite because I remember vividly when you were on Clubhouse and you played the call where you said that there was a federal investigator that called you and they asked you about Jay Prince, and you didn't give up incriminating information, but you answered questions. You're like, hey,
Listen.
this is a thing.
Now let me tell you why I did that. Their whole thing was,
that telling?
hell no, I didn't tell. I cleared him.
Okay.
Their whole thing was,
So you did what Thug did?
no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Their whole thing was, Jay Prince has been issuing threats against you. Are you in fear of this man? I told them that man has never issued a threat against me. He's a pillar in his community, as I am in mine. I am not in fear of this man, or I've never been in fear of this man, and he has never threatened me in his life. That's what I told him.
Tell him I don't know no Jay Prince.
Because if I would have hung the phone up, they could have kept that open. By me saying on record, I'm not in fear, never have been in fear, and he's never threatened me, whatever they was on, they gotta close it. I did him a favor.
So you did him a solid.
I did him a favor. I couldn't even double back. If I doubled back and said, yeah, I am, his legal could have used that against me and said, I'm not credible. I put myself in the trick bag to guarantee him whatever y'all talking about on them phones, stupid, stop talking about it and cleared him.
Wack, they're talking about maybe I could, I think you're going to go over to Vlad too, but they're saying the Max B interview is on the table. They're talking some dates. Hey, would you sit down with Max? I need somebody like you.
That's a fact. I ain't got a problem with that.
You do it?
I ain't got a problem with that at all. All I'm going to do is read his paperwork. See, this ain't, listen, I don't know Max B. This is his paperwork. This is his paperwork.
In paragraph 4. And they said paragraph 4 is going to counter everything you're saying because they want to shoot him some bail. Paragraph 4, and by the way, I'm reading from, this is the appellate thing that's published on the U.S. law.
I sent you all that.
Wingate's argument, which is Max B's argument, that he cooperated with law enforcement is also devoid of merit. It was Conway, not Wingate. So it was Gina Conway, not Max B, who admitted her complicity in the crimes and testified against Leardon, aka Pooh Sims, and Max B.
We know all of that, but he listen, he helped them. Listen, it says it right here. Wingate helped them locate. Now we got a punchline. Wingate helped them locate. Conway. Wingate helped them locate. Conway got located and told on everybody. But that's not before Max B told on her first. That's it, bro.
So you're saying that he told on her.
The only nigga didn't tell is Pooh Sims.
Wack, I feel like with that mentality, though, you just have to go take 120 years.
No, bro. Hey, bro. Me and Vlad just talked about it. This is why I tell the kids, stay out of the streets. Stay out of gang life. It is irrational. It makes no sense, but these are the rules. And if you sign up for it, you're going to follow those rules. That's it.
It does say the statement Wingate provided to law enforcement authorities about Conway's whereabouts can hardly be deemed cooperation. That's in his opinion.
Listen to me. We don't give a fuck what the courts say. The streets say, if you gave them information on that girl, where she lived and where she worked, where to find her, that is cooperation. Period. Listen, I hate to use this. If another man was involved in a sexual act with another man, we're going to say that's gay, right?
Yeah.
If another man kissed another man in the mouth, what they going to say?
He's gay.
So one is another extreme, right?
Yeah.
It's different, but it's all, they're going to all label it the same thing. I say that to say this. He gave up information on an individual which led to their arrest. He told, bro. I didn't tell him to do it. He did it. Hey, Vlad, all you guys, y'all watch people for years say, I'm some CS2 back. My name ain't never, it don't say Jones. It don't say Wack100, Wack, Cash Jones for years, and they assume, which by the way, Vlad, I won my lawsuit. Yes, I definitely got paid. That's a fact.
From who?
Shout out World Star Hip Hop, LA Media. That's a fact because did a thing saying I was CS2 back in this snitch paperwork on the main streets, gave it to Big U, dumbass, uses his relationship, puts it up on World Star. It gets 3 million views. I don't cry. I filed a civil suit. Now, what you know is this. Once I filed that civil suit, all books, all doors are open. World Star came in with their legal. They like, hey, pull the case. Talk to the detectives. He has nothing to do with this case. That's not him. Y'all got to pay him. I already got my wire.
Okay.
So, end of the day, tell him go sue him because, matter of fact, you tell Max B, I'll pay for his attorney. You know why I want him to sue him? Because there's a sealed file over there that I know what's in it because his brother Pooh Sims told me. The minute he sues them for this, they open the files up. Tell him go sue him so we can open up that sealed document. Other than that, telling is telling. You can't, me, or nobody else can restructure or rewrite what telling is. And I'm going to continue my Vlad interview, and I'll call you later.
All right.
All right.
See, I was trying to keep from it.
Yeah.
You tried it. He pulled me into it. I think you set me up.
No, I did
you
not.
You told that to
No, I did not. I swear to God.
Wack.
I
'Cause y'all know
swear,
how
I
to
swear
get-
to God. You didn't have to answer it.
My brothers know how to get me. They know. Look, between you, Adam, and Act, y'all know just, call them. You mention this. You say this. And boom, there goes the But you know what? One thing you know I got, that paperwork.
Right.
But did you hear him? And this is my thing. Because there's a lot of people on your platform that's like normal people. And it's cool. My kids, my son, I swear, if you go playing with him, he gonna try to get out of it. You're a threat, he gonna pop you. Call 911, try to stop the bleeding, give a police report, and he's gonna go take the stand on you. And I'll have no problem with it because my son is a civilian. He doesn't fall under street code and none of that stuff. That's why I tell the street dudes, don't get mad at them for being who they are. It's your job to do it in a discreet way to get away. If you got seen by the civilian's gonna do what they were taught to do.